Hi there. Hope you guys are doing really, really well. My name is Brian. I am your queer psychic bestie, and I have a monthly reading for you. This is going to be a monthly forecast for the month of June for the sign of Aquarius. So if you have Aquarius in your big three or anywhere, maybe you just vibe with Aquarius, you're a cross watcher, maybe this reading is for you, okay? As always, take what resonates, you leave what doesn't, use your discernment, is what I tried to say a little too fast. I stream, if you would like to, I'm getting a little discombobulated. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do that through email or form submission on my website. I stream 3 days a week on Twitch Tarot. So you can find me doing readings. I have a Discord community Wednesday as well as Friday from 6 to 8 PS. Why am I talking weird? PST? I am not in Pacific time. I'm in Eastern time, so EST. Maybe you're in Pacific time because I started your reading. And then Saturday, 4 to 6 EST, okay? Cards are also not coming out for you, Aquarius, so we're definitely feeling a little stuck here. Let's see what's going on. Thank you. Definitely feeling a little stucky. Okay. I said that Knight of Swords came out, so really big confirmation. We're definitely feeling a little stuck. Feels like we're a little stuck in a relationship here or some sort of commitment, but let's get all your cards out before I... Oh, this is an exit. Okay. All the June readings have been so interesting because a lot of them have been about like exits. It feels like Aquarius, you are included in that. Okay. Sorry, I'm very expressive with my face. My clients always tell me that. They're always like, even if you don't say anything, your face speaks for you. And I'm like, that's true. Okay. Let's dive in, Aquarius. Bottom of the deck is your challenge. We've got the Six of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. There's almost this feeling here, Aquarius, of like, this is so weird. You know how people tell you not to meet your idols? Like, don't meet the people you look up to? There's a little bit of a feeling here for you guys in June of like reconciling within yourself that either someone you waited a really long time to be with, or someone you put a lot of stock into being with or working with. Ace of Pentacles could be business. Someone is not who you thought they were. And so it feels like with this Four of Swords, you're in the process of rest, relax, recuperating in June. You're going to be doing a lot of like seeing people for who they are the first time. Okay. I always tell my clients, and I always tell my collective, when people show you who they are the first time, believe them. Okay. This is one of those situations where I feel like you've either put stock, effort, energy into someone, or maybe this is a job, whatever this is for you, and now you're realizing, oh, you're not what I thought you were. Like, this is not as good as I anticipated it to be, and now I don't really know what to do about it. So let's talk about it. Let's get you some advice on this. So you start with the Devil. Right off the bat, this is you sort of being chained to something that is really not helping you right now, is really not serving you. You know, the Devil is chains that we can't escape from. It's addictive tendencies. It is codependency. There could definitely be a little bit of both of those coming through for you, like a little bit of addiction, but a little bit of codependency as well. And it feels like your crossing card is the Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups is normally a great card. In the Celtic Cross, the crossing card is either a help or a hindrance. Ace of Cups is normally a fabulous card to get. It is love. In your case, I feel like it's a hindrance because I feel like your love is blinding you. I feel like whoever this is that you have feelings for, whatever this is, whether it's a job or a person, you know, maybe this is family as well. Love is not just romantic. We have many different forms of love for many different things in our lives. It feels like whatever you're looking at here, wherever you're putting your emotions, it's clouding you. It's keeping you from seeing like what's actually going on around you. The Devil, clarified by the Devil. I wish I could make it up. I wish I could make it up. Hold on. My guides really want me to do this just to really show you, like, to really hammer the point home. The Devil and the Devil. Okay, we've got a lot of unpacking to do here, babe, okay? You've got the Queen of Swords and the Devil here. I feel like there's some weird energy here of like infantilization. So I don't know if this is a parent for some of you or just like you wound up dating a parent, but it feels like you feel infantilized by this scenario, by this person. This could, like I said, this could also be a job. Jobs can often infantilize us as well, but it feels like it's pushed you into a little bit. You feel almost like a cornered rat to me, or like a cornered mouse, because I feel like you're starting to get a little bit the way my guides are giving us to me is like rabid, like literally rabies, like foaming at the mouth. It feels like you're a little bit ready to just kind of like start scratching and start like gnawing your way out of where you are. Because you've also got the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Oh, just kidding. It's the Sun. I lied. Sun at the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Wands is definitely a bittersweet, because it's like, I thought I would love this, and now I'm realizing that I don't. Like I said, again, there's a lot of energy here for you guys in the month of June of reconciling that what you thought was actually going to happen is not what's happening right now. And there's a lot of disappointment with that. You know, I feel like a lot of you are sort of in the grips of like grief here. You know, some of you could be going through the stages of grief, which is why you're kind of like getting so angry, because you're in that anger phase. And I feel like you're still processing this. I'm going to urge you to take your time, is what I'm being told by my guides, is that you need to accept where you are in the healing journey and not just full throttle send it. You know, this is a moment of like, we're going to take a step back. We're going to sit with ourselves. We're going to really take care of ourselves, and then we're going to make the move that we need to make. Because in your headspace, you've got the Nine of Wands. So we are a little bit wounded warrior right now. We are a little bit hurt by this situation. I mean, who wouldn't be? I think that's a perfectly normal, acceptable, and reasonable response to whatever this is that's going on for you. You thought something was going to be great, and it's not, and your feelings are hurt about it. Own it. Don't run from it, Aquarius. Own your shit here, okay? I get that it's very difficult as an air sign to feel and like sit in your emotions, but you're really being called in the month of June to do that, to really sit with them and acknowledge them and not downplay them. Can I get more about the Nine of Wands, please? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there's also a lot of disappointment here. Here's the Six of Cups. I knew I saw it. Yeah, Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and Strength. It feels like there's almost like a child sense of disappointment here. I feel like whatever this is, you went in with a lot of childlike wonder. Like you went in with a lot of like, okay, I'm going to look at this through a lens of a child. I'm going to be very innocent about it, and I'm going to go through it like that. And it feels almost like, for some of you, there's a childhood divorce as well. Like parents got divorced in childhood, Aquarius, because it feels like you're reliving that now. It feels like whatever's going on here with the Strength and the Seven of Pentacles, you're reliving past wounds because you're being triggered. I am really urging you, your guides are really loud about this, stop running from the trigger. Okay, you need to, as difficult as it is, you need to sit down with your triggers and your emotions and process them together. Okay, I always tell my clients, and I always tell my collectives, I describe emotions as like visitors in your house. You know, they come in through the door, they come in through the window, however you want to imagine it. And they come in and you need to ask them, hey, what do you need from me? Sometimes emotions, especially grief emotions, like these heavy big ones, can ask us, hey, lay on the couch and cry for 3 hours. And guess what, babe? I'm laying on the couch and I'm crying for 3 hours. Other times they say, go out for a 45-minute walk. I'm going out for a 45-minute walk. You know, you need to be less judgmental towards yourself and your emotions, and more, okay, these are here to teach me something and they're here to show me something. So what am I here to learn? Okay. Because in your physical world is the Eight of Wands. For some of you, this is really specific. Be very careful with codependency right now. It feels like, even with friends, I'm not even talking about romance. It feels like some of you, sorry, I ate a piece of my beard. Some of you, when you get embroiled in your emotions, you lean into codependency. You lean into like, oh, I need to latch onto someone or something and ride out the wave through this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. We need to avoid falling into codependency as much as possible. Yeah, you've got the moon that just fell out here. I feel like this is for you guys, it's an issue of like, you don't think you can fix it. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. I feel like you lack trust in yourself. You're like, oh, I don't believe that I can actually fix this. I don't believe that I can actually get anywhere with this issue. And I feel like what you need to understand here is that your brain is lying to you. We talk a lot about this in my collectives all the time. Our brain lies to us all the time. Okay, something that has helped me a lot, which I will give to you, is to recognize and say consciously, when your brain tells you something like, you're not strong enough to handle this, you're not adept enough, you're not capable enough, you have to say, hey, wait, you're lying to me, and I don't have to believe that. We don't have to believe every thought that goes through our mind. Our thoughts don't control us. We control our thoughts, okay? Not the other way around. In the past, you have the Sun. So at one point or another, it does feel like this was a very affluent relationship for you. You know, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. It feels like for a while you were like, okay, this is really good. I'm going to sink it in. I'm going to sink into what is going on here. And I feel like there's just a lot of disappointment here. Five of Swords and the Fool. I'm really going to urge you away from negative self-talk right now, Aquarius. It feels like you're blaming yourself for this. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You can't blame yourself for simply trying to live your life, but also trying to invest in something that you thought was going to invest back in you. Okay? This is like one of those bitter moments where the investing just didn't pay off, but that's not your fault. Okay? You are not meant to see everything. Even I, a psychic medium, am not meant to see everything. I will never forget. I'll use this example because it's a really obvious one. I was at a tattoo appointment one time, and the person I was tattooing asked me, was like, you know, I have this weird feeling that like I'm gonna like lose my job soon. And at the time I was like, well, no, because like I would have seen it. I would have saw that coming. Like this was a client of mine. So like I've done readings for them in the past. I'm like, no, I would have seen that coming. Like if you were going to get laid off, I would have saw that. Joke's on me. At the end of the shift, she got laid off. I struggled for a really long time being like, I'm supposed to be out here helping people. Why didn't I see it? The reason I didn't see it is because I wasn't meant to. You know, that then shaped the journey of my tattooer. You know, they went on to open up like and do their own thing, and create a space that was perfect for themselves. And like, they needed that letting go to then go out and prosper. I wasn't meant to see it. Similarly to how you were not meant to see that whatever this is that you invested in was not meant to go full circle, because there's something else out there for you. Okay, there's something better here for you. You gotta stop kicking yourself because you didn't see it. Because you didn't see it does not make you less of a person. It doesn't make you worse of a person, and it does not diminish your value as a person, okay? Your near future is the Queen of Pentacles. I love to see this because it's true. Whatever is coming in for you is going to involve a lot of time, energy, resources to craft the world that you want. Queen of Pentacles, to make that, you know, sanctuary for yourself. And you have to get out of whatever you're in currently to get to the new. Yeah, King of Wands. This really wants to come out, so I'm going to take it. Yeah, King of Wands, Ten of Swords, Seven of Pentacles again. There is, if this is a relationship for you guys, Aquarius, there's someone better. There's someone more passionate. There's someone more charismatic, and there's someone more exciting for you out there. Okay, this really feels like Ten of Swords, and the way my guides are saying this is like a necessary evil. This is a necessary evil for you. You know, this is such a random, I don't know why this is coming through, but like, if you've ever watched Charmed is coming through. Charmed is like one of my comfort shows. But like Charmed is coming through because there are episodes where they talk about like vanquishing demons is a necessary evil. Yes, like they're technically performing violence, but they're like, if you don't stop a demon, it just keeps going. Okay, so there's like there's a acknowledgement here for you in the near future of like, this was a necessary evil. I had to let go of this person. I had to walk away from this. I had to end it however I end it, so that I myself can flourish. Because how you view yourself as the Eight of Swords, babe, we are trapped up in here. We are wrapped up, and we are wrapped and trapped. And it feels like you guys are trapped in some sort of commitment. And it feels like you're like, I can't see the way out of it. You absolutely can. Okay? You absolutely can see the way out of this. You just have to focus. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. I feel like a lot of you... Oh, there was 4 here. I missed it. The Emperor, the Tower, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. And a 5th, I missed that one, Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, this is a tough way to put it, Aquarius, but I'm going to say it. If you ever get to the point in a relationship, I'll say this very generally, where you have thoughts of infidelity, your exit is a long time overdue. Okay? It feels like right now what's going on with you is you're like, well, there is no other option, so I'm going to be clandestine about it. You know, I'm going to sneak around. No. Tower with the Emperor, the way my guy just said this to me is so brutal. I'm going to give it to you straight like this. I'm going to give it to you straight. There is no good time to break someone's heart. I know, I felt it. There is no good time. You're just going to have to speak your piece, speak your truth here, and let it go, because you're right now, like, your supporting energies, your superpower is the Lovers. I feel like this is showing up as your superpower because you are, in fact, so close to it. It feels like the more, this is so interesting how my guides are saying this, like, the closer you look, the clearer it gets. And it feels like because you are so close to whatever this is for you, if this is a relationship or not, you can see it really clearly that this is not for you. You're seeing a lot of things that you didn't see at the time because you weren't, again, meant to. Again, this does not devalue you, okay? Just because you didn't see it in the beginning. We're not meant to see it in the beginning, babe. We're meant to learn a lesson here. Yeah, the World. It's time to go. The World's in the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. It's time to break it. Okay, there is no easy way to say this. There is no easy way to deliver this message for you. Whatever you feel like you rushed into, whatever you feel like is causing you this discomfort, it's time to end it. We have to truly, the World, Ten of Pentacles, is the crumbling of the cycle. It's the closing down of the cycle. You have to let it go. Okay, Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You will feel so much better, and you will find so much better community once you release whatever this is. And I know you want to, because your hope is the Eight of Cups, which is a walk away. Your hope is an exit. Okay, this is an exit stage right moment, babe. You got to stop waiting for the quote-unquote right time. I tell my clients and my collective this all the time. If you're always waiting for the right time, you will always be waiting. You can't make it up, Hanged Man. You will always be waiting if you are always waiting for the right time. Yeah, Temperance, Four of Cups, Ace of Wands. There's a lot here, Aquarius, about you needing to go out and grab life by the horns and live. Okay? This is a very big moment for you of like, I have not been living, I have not been enjoying, I have not been living my best life. I need to go out and make sure I do live my best life. I need to make sure that I am doing and making choices that are good for me, not choices that make me feel trapped, wrapped and trapped. Okay? Because even in your outcome here is the Five of Wands. Babe, there's going to be conflict no matter what. I feel like what you need to understand here is if you stay in this connection, there's conflict. If you leave the connection, there's conflict. I'd rather leave the connection, deal with the last remnants of the conflict, and move on than stay in a connection and then just constantly be dealing with conflict. You know? You're so afraid of conflict here, but you're not realizing that you're already living in it. Okay? You might as well do a little conflict to get yourself some freedom. You know? You feel like it's a gamble. I don't feel like it's a gamble, babe. I feel like this is just a moment of say your piece. You know, your last rites I just heard. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. This is a reparenting moment for you. This is a moment of like showing up as your own parent and affirming for yourself that you can make tough decisions, that you can do what's right for you, and that other people are not going to stop you. Okay? This is a really, this was a tough reading, Aquarius. I get it, you know? But let's get you an oracle card. The oracle cards I used for all the monthlies are the Angelarium. So this is the Angelarium. I absolutely love this deck. It's so fabulous. Let's get you an advice, Aquarius. Can I get an advice card for Aquarius, please, for the month of June? Please. What does Aquarius need to hear? Maybe they're still figuring it out. Okay, thank you. All the cards keep falling today. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, you've got off. Angel of Anger. I told y'all, there's anger here. I know it. I felt it. Let's read it for you. Number is 23 for those of you that are into numerology. Okay. It is easy to see the clear danger that comes with naked anger. Be careful, as avoidance is rarely an option. The relentless nature of this persona can only be countered with empathy, which is its weakness. Consider the ways in which your own insecurities might be inadvertently nourishing feelings of malice hiding in your shadow. Okay, Aquarius, we are going to focus in on this anger here. Like this card says, the self-sabotage and the anger kind of go hand in hand here. So, we've got some work to do in June, but overall, this does feel like you are going to make the right choices. You are going to walk the path that is the highest for you here. And I'm proud of you for that. All right, guys, Aquarius, I will leave this with you. I am new to YouTube, so if this resonates with you, if you like my reading style and you want to leave a like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. We are on the road to 100 subscribers. If I do not, like I said, I'm on Twitch 3 days a week. So if I do not see you on Twitch one of those days, I will see you in the next video. Okay. Bye guys.